Time to spill the tea with Spicy V. Welcome to Spill the Tea with Spicy V. Today we are here with bbcan 11's Renee and her bootay. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.
Oh girl, of course. I'm super excited to have you here. I loved watching you. Girl, seriously. Now I have to ask, did you have as much fun as I had watching you?
I had so much fun in that house. It definitely wasn't the easiest ride for me. I was definitely struggling through it, but nonetheless, I had so much fun from top to bottom. I walked into that house knowing that I just wanted to have the best time ever, and I did just that.
Girl, you were nominated 5 times.
5. Crazy.
Why?
I have no clue. I've only actually started like watching the episodes in detail like a couple days ago, and the amount of times my name has been thrown out already with like literally in 3 minutes of the episode. I'm like, what did I do? I don't know. I guess people maybe thought I was smarter than what I was letting on, is what I like to tell myself, or how it's been portrayed. So maybe that, but I don't know, man. Everybody had it out for me, even my own alliance members at one point.
So did you watch bbcan before going in the house?
Big fan of bbcan. I've been watching it like avidly since season 3, and then I started live feeding or watching the live feeds from season 7. So I am a big fan.
Yeah. Oh my God. And you did such a good job. Like, I'm not just saying that. Like, I'm sure everyone tells you, like, to get off the block 5 times, like, that is queen shit, you know? I really loved it. I loved it.
It didn't feel like queen shit going through it, but I'm glad that people are recognizing the game part of it. That's the one thing I wanted.
One part of your game which I loved was the girly pops. Like, no, you did not get yourself in an all-girls alliance that lasts to the end. Like, has that even happened?
No, and that was my one goal coming into the house. I had no definite strategy walking into the house, but the one thing I was so adamant on is I was hoping that I would find girls that I would click with really well and that we could go to the end, because I've never seen a girls alliance taken that far before. So it was great to actually fulfill that goal, because that was the one thing I really wanted to accomplish.
So you guys are clearly very close still.
Yes. I love them to death. Like, those girls are generally, it's interesting because in the house, I feel like my social relationships, like I had good ones with everybody, but I didn't realize like the magnitude and the depth to these relationships until leaving the house. And those girls, like Nene and Cece, have hearts of gold. They will be loyal to you forever. They will defend you. Even Nene specifically, like her sticking out her neck in the game for me, like resonated way past the game into my real life.
I love that.
So I'm gonna be friends with those girls forever. I know it. They have the best energy. We love laughing. They have similar humor. We like to laugh at ourselves. So it's a good time.
We have to talk about your sister. Like, did she not slay that Twitter?
She did such a phenomenal job with that Twitter. I'm not even kidding you. She was defending me on there. She was running the damn thing. She's honestly really, really good with the online social media stuff. So I couldn't think of anyone better to do that. And I'm glad she did. I'm super grateful.
Yeah, she really killed it. I'm sure she filled you in on the Zach thing.
You know what? He helped run up my follower count. So I just have to thank him. Thank you, Zach.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my God, that actually makes me laugh. You guys also set the damn bar for the way you guys look. Like, you guys are all such a good looking cast. And I said this to Kuzi. I literally said, did you guys have a makeup artist in the freaking house? Like,
not one. But you know what? I feel like a lot of the girls love doing their makeup and hair, which was music to my ears, because I love makeup so much. I think it was in my bio, but I'm a huge makeup addict. In the house, barely had time to put on makeup, I felt like, because I was fighting for my life in there. But on the daily, when I get to wear it, it looks good.
Who took the longest to get ready?
Nene, 1000%. And that's coming from me. And you know what? I am typically like roasted amongst my friend group because of how long it takes me to get my shit together. Because I'm always like dancing and finishing and catching up. I'm like, oh, I could change this. But Nene will take literally, I love you, girl, but she takes a long time to put those lashes on and get that makeup looking perfect.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's a perfectionist like I am, so I can't blame her.
Can you just describe the madness that the finale party was in 3 words?
Oh, in 3 words? Chaotic, dancing, no, like repeat all throughout the 3 days. It was just like back to back to back to back, everyone having so much fun. Best weekend ever.
Oh, I love that. Do you have a favorite house guest that you met in Niagara?
Oh my God, that I met in Niagara. Let me think about this for. I
Yeah,
had
take your time. Take your time. I'll take myself off the list just to make it easier.
yeah, because I was gonna no, but generally like meeting you inside the house and like how like
Oh, yes.
bubbly you were, it made it so much less nerve-wracking because you see, like you come in where you're like, do you approach? Do they want to be
Yeah.
friends? No, but I'm so excited. And it makes it so surreal. But other than you, of course, I did love I loved kind of picking Kevin's brain a little bit from last season.
Ooh,
I
that's a good.
like
Kevin's the man.
he is, and I feel like he did vouch for me a little bit on the outside while I was getting roasted and toasted for one thing or the other. So I felt like picking at his brain about the game was fun. But Josh is a sweetheart. I have to say, Josh is just so chill and laid back. Same with Summer. Like, oh no, okay, I have to say, JC Lynn.
Oh yeah,
Because she
she's
reminds
amazing.
me of I have a best friend from Hamilton, and she reminds me so much of her that it was
Really?
instant connection. Yeah.
So, are you single, sis?
I am single.
You are single?
Yes, I
Girl,
am.
you won't be for long. I'm sure your DMs are popping.
You know what? The DMs, they get really creative in there. I'll give it up to people sending them over. It gets quite creative. I'll give them that.
You gotta give us an example. Stop. What are these men really out here doing?
Literally, I've gotten someone wrote if she gets first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, or seventh, I'd love to take her on her first date. It will be the best one of her life, this or that. And then someone else from New York City being like, can you fly out to New York so I can like take you out and stuff? So I'm like, it's been
for effort.
oh my God. And someone asked me like, what's your availability in your DMs like? Because I'd like to make an appointment with you. And I'm like, just it's creative stuff like that, like cute, fun stuff like that. So
You gotta respect it.
but we'll see. I have a little bit of trust issues if you didn't notice from the show.
So, have you been recognized in public yet?
I have, and it's crazy. Like I was not expecting that at all. I knew that there was a fan base, but to have people like coming up to you and be like, I love you, and this and I love it. I have such a good time with it. Even if I look disastrous, I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Picture. I'm like,
Okay, so you said that you have been a fan of the show for like a while. You've watched a lot of the seasons. So I have like a fun little rapid fire thing. I'm gonna ask you a question and you just pick a season.
okay.
All right. Which season was the most entertaining to watch?
I love season 7.
So good, so good. All right. Which season had the best comps?
Ooh, I might have to say season 6. I really like season 6. Huh?
Yes. Okay. Which season, besides yours, had the most stylish cast? Like what?
9. It's got to be season 9. I gotta give credit where it's due. We had some looks served in that season for sure.
Okay, yeah. You know what? I gotta give it to the guys like Rohan, Jedtai. They were always like, I'll give it to them.
Yeah, even Rohan specifically too. Like he had the suits going and all his stuff. He was looking good.
Yes, okay, he's gonna love that. I already said my answer here, but which season had the hottest guys and girls? Like which season is just
I gotta say, just because I'm a little bit biased, I gotta say season 10. I think like we had and Gino and Jace and Betty. Like
which season do you think probably had the most hookups?
I gotta say, I wanna say season 3 or your season. And I don't know, but I think season 3 or your season for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say season 3. So what do you think of your final 2? So Claudia took Ty, like, I don't know.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, I would have loved to be in the final 2, so I'm a bit biased.
Yes,
but final 2 as a showmance, making it to the end, that's never happened before, and especially the trajectory of their relationship throughout the whole entire game. Like they were taking shots at each other at one point, and then they were not together, and then they came together, and then they brought themselves to the end. So I think just on that, as from a fan perspective, I've never seen that happen before. So to have something different, it was definitely a nice representation and reflection of like the new twists that we had in our season and like the new things that was going on. So to have a new standard set of like showmances making it to the end.
So you made me laugh earlier. You were saying, I just spent 3 months like away, like, you're coming out living your best life. I'm wondering like if you have a story you could share with us, like the last time you were super drunk, like
oh my god, girl, girl, yeah, it doesn't even have to be that long. I went out for tacos with Daniel yesterday and I was having margaritas and I was like, next thing you blink, like my alcohol tolerance is already, like I like to say like, I can take my alcohol, but it's all in my head. I'm quite a lightweight. So coming out of the house, that's only gotten worse. So I was out yesterday and I was having tacos and margaritas with Daniel and I was like kind of walking through the streets. I was like, we decided to watch an episode while I was a little bit tipsy.
Yeah, oh my god. I love that. So many people are obsessed with Rob from your season, and I'm just wondering, is he as charming as everyone? Oh, girl.
He makes me blush. No, Rob is awesome. He's honestly so great. He is definitely the heartthrob of our season. I didn't realize like how much love and attention he got that way until we were like out of the season. But the girls loved Rob on our season.
Yes.
You know what? I feel bad because I feel like I really needed him out at one point because he was really messing up my game for the girl stuff. But then I was watching the episode. I just saw one of the episodes last night and he was like vouching for me to stay. And I'm there like, he's fucking dope.
A little bit more just about you're going to law school. Like, that's fucking dope. Like, what's the end goal? Like, you want to be a lawyer, sis? Like, huh?
Yeah, you know what? My whole goal in life and my career has always been law. I've always been very interested in law. Working in or having like going to observe in like youth courts and everything downtown. I found a passion. I work with kids. I coach gymnastics, so I work with kids a lot.
Wow.
But with going into law, I found that there were a lot of things in the youth court system that I feel like could be improved on and we can work on, and a lot of like, just things to tackle in there to keep it nice and simple. So I would like to start there and work there and work my way up from there, start my own firm, give back a little bit, do some pro bono work. But maybe with this TV situation, I might combine the two.
I want to congratulate you on an amazing season. You and that bootay. I love that stuck. Like, I swear to God, that's so funny. I'm ready for.
I never said that word in my life, and then it just kind of ran with it. So it was so fun. It's one of those quirky things. I feel like I would have a word like that to get coins.
Seriously, like bootay law firm coming soon. Like
literally, bootay LLC.
That really is good. That really makes me laugh. You made impact when you like can say that and people are saying.
I had to use the word on my HOH in the window. He said bootay, and I was like, guys, I think the word's picking up.
At the end of every interview, I give my guest a chance to ask me a question if they have one.
Oh, I do have a question for you. I want to know, what was the craziest moment either behind the scenes or in front of the camera of your season? Because on camera, it looked so intense at all times. So I only can imagine the half of it behind the scenes.
Like, from a personal stance, I would definitely have to go with when I got blindsided going on the block. Like, when Beth said my name, I'm like, bruh, I wasn't coming for you guys. Yeah. I just made everyone breakfast. Yeah. They didn't show me. They didn't show me slaving away in the kitchen like minutes before the fucking ceremony. Yeah, like, I feel like my season was the season of house meetings. Like, Jed called a house meeting. I called a house meeting.
Ty wanted me to hold a house meeting. I'm pretty sure he watched your season right before coming into us. He's like, you know what? It was on Koozies week, and he's like, I'll keep you safe if you go hold a house meeting. I was like, I don't care about learning about the rogue boat. I was like, I don't want to hold a house meeting. I was like, that's.
Oh, well, boo, Renee. Thank you so much for coming on Spill the Tea with Spicy V. Like, I told you, Niagara, I'm like, girl, I'm locking you in. Like, I was drunk,
like,
but I was
on, girl. I'm so excited. You look fire, though. I have to give credit where it's due. You are looking bomb. I'm so glad that I'm getting all the full hair, the lips, the everything.
I don't think I've worn lipstick in any episode.
I know. That's why I'm feeling special. I know.
Oh my God, my girly pop.
Yes, girly pop lipstick. We gotta find that, okay?
Oh my God.
For sure, margaritas. Let's do it. I'm so
excited. Oh, thank you, girl, and congrats. Mwah.
Thank you.
Click that subscribe button for more spice.